Good morning. I have my clutch here and I just wanted to show a really quick face because we are going out to bike ride today and it's Saturday. So just wanted to do a really quick, okay to leave the house, but you didn't try that hard look. So I'm going to start with Muse Highlight, which is a dead ringer for any kind of bronzer, but I just especially love it because it is creamy and smooth and blends beautifully and lends itself to looking a little bit like a contour while also a bronzer. So Bella Bronzer is back in stock, so just take your pick between the two, but I'm just loving this. And if you hear my little guy in the background watching his cartoons on the iPad, just ignore that. But yeah, all I've done to prep my face, because again, we're gonna be outside, so I washed it and put my this Uplift Firming Serum. I've been using this every day. That's the only thing, good morning. That's the only thing I have on at this point. It just gives my face kind of like a tight, sort of dries it up a little bit, which I want because it is going to be probably humid and I may sweat. So I don't want crazy moisturizer on. So as you can see, I'm just adding that Muse Highlight with the Best Blend Forever brush. It's probably my favorite for a light, natural coverage. It's still giving you the coverage, it's putting the product on, but super, super lightly. And then you can use the brush to just blend it right on out and give you kind of a perfect blend without having to blend. So I'm gonna put a little bit under here. And if you notice, I do have on my lashes have mascara on because, well, I just like getting on here like that. I prefer not to make you watch me put my mascara on. But that's the only thing I have on is lash mascara. And we're gonna see how quick I can do this whole face. It's kind of like beat the clock because I always say a 5-minute face, but I wanna kind of prove it. So there's Muse, I'm not putting anywhere else at this point. I'm gonna go into Amber Highlight, which is also back in stock. I just urge anyone watching this, if you have been waiting on a certain highlight color, don't sit on it. Don't sleep on it. Don't think it'll be there tomorrow because we're just not sure anymore. We have had the craziest sales in the last 2 months with mascara that it just is blowing my mind. I think it's blowing Kara's mind how much stuff is flying off the shelves during this time, and they're doing the best they can to keep up with it and restock as quickly as possible. But just don't sleep on it, I guess is all I'm saying. So I'm just taking the brush and again, fanning Amber kind of all on this lower part of my face. And I'm gonna flip the brush over, same color. I have this like little spot. So dabbing that to cover it up before I move on, because I just want to get it all taken care of and not have to go back to it. So any little extra spots of coverage you need, take that small part of the brush and just tap on a little extra coverage. So we're good. Still see all this discoloration at the top and how, yeah, it's wild. So I'm gonna go to Aura, which is right here. I pointed to the right one, right? The one above Amber. Same fluffy side. And I'm gonna pat that on both sides of my nose and then just work to blend that in as well. A lot of people probably laugh at the fact that I would even put on makeup to go do anything physical, but it's how I'm made. I just like to leave the house with a little bit of paint on the barn. It's just who I am. So this is like the least makeup I ever want to, wear. Like just enough to blur the lines and hide the discoloration and all that kind of stuff. So a little bit on my nose. I could have used Amber or Aura here. I think I just patted it in Aura, but either one. And here's my trick for blending out pores. So a lot of us have bigger pores around our nose. This brush right here is perfect for that. So I'm gonna tap it just a little bit in Amber to get a little bit of extra on there. And you wanna take it and just sort of slow motion circular patterns anywhere if you've got bigger pores here, wherever your bigger pores are. This small part of the brush, you could even do it with like an eyeshadow brush. The blend and tap would be perfect for it. But you're sort of just packing the product really tightly where you've got your bigger pores, and you don't really need a pore primer or any of that stuff if you use this method. Okay. A little bit extra coverage there. Okay, so all that, we're going to put a little pop of brightness right here. So if you want to put your contour and your highlight on with the small end and then use this end to buff it out, totally fine. Whatever you like is good. Okay. So I have, again, here's my clutch. I have pink grapefruit, this is black cherry, and this is desert sunset. So I'm going to use black cherry because I love it. So it's that really dark small square, and if you're wondering why I have these little small squares, no, we don't sell those. I bought some tins off of Amazon and made these. So I took the bigger tins and some that I had like minimal product left in, just scraped it out of the big tins, melted them into the small tins. It's awesome to be able to do that if you have a compact that you want to pack more into. So the more you know. I have these little tins linked in my Amazon store if anyone wants to get these exact ones. I know a lot of people save their...
Are you doing a live now?
Yeah, I'm doing a live. A lot of people save their eyeshadow tins, but the problem with me is I have all the eyeshadows and I have yet to use all of a whole eyeshadow yet. I have not ever used all of an eyeshadow, and I've been an artist with mascara for 2 years. They last forever. They absolutely last forever. Dude, turn that volume down. Thank you. They last for so long. This is black cherry on my lips. And having more than, you know, just a couple, I haven't had a 10 yet. So I think I bought 20 or 30 tins. I don't know. It was a lot. For like $9 on Amazon. Okay. So I'm going to put a little Vanilla Dust, which is back in stock. Same brush. I'm only going to use this one brush. And I'm going to pat Vanilla Dust right here. Because again, this is my clutch. This is truly what I keep in my purse. Like, I do have extra brushes in there. I've got my mascara. This is lip conditioner. So I keep all that in here. And you can fit your whole face of makeup in a clutch. Like, you can. Oh, hey, Kelly. Which brush is this again? This is the Best Blend Forever. Best Blend Forever. And if you had to make me choose a brush that I could only have one out of all mascara brushes, it would be this one. I feel like it does it all. You know, some give you a flawless finish, but you might want to pick up a different one for powder. Some give you a flawless finish, but you might want to use a different one for blush. I just love this one. So you can get down, look at the discoloration in my eyelids versus the rest of my face. I'll never be surprised. But so you might think I even have contour on, which I had a contour option. There's my little henna right there. So I have Amber Aura Linen, Henna, Bella Vanilla Dust, Pink Grapefruit, Summer Love Black Cherry, and then we're about to do eyeshadow. So this is Arabian Night and London, and this is Starlit Illuminator and Photoshop. So I have all these in my clutch. Yeah, love this brush. This brush is the best. Sorry, didn't mean to knock y'all off there. So I'm going to use Starlit because it's really fun. It's iridescent. So I'm going to pop my little brush before I flip it over into Starlit and put a little bit right there and a little bit right there. Can you guys see how pretty that is? Like, it's... When I send out color matches, I recommend what I would, you know, like based on your skin tone, a certain illuminator. But the truth of the matter is, any illuminator works for anybody. Like, it really does. I wore Glow illuminator yesterday, and I'm putting that Starlit right here and right there. Okay, let's do eyes real quick. I'm going to use the other side of the brush and dip into my Arabian Night, which is a cream eyeshadow. So it's a kind of one and done shadow. You could use just this and be totally good to go with a really pretty eye. I said I was only going to use one brush, but I can't in fact fill in my brows with this one. So if you don't fill your brows, you'd be good to go. But there is Arabian Night. It's got like a little bit of a purple hint, which is why I think London works so well with it. Can you guys hear Sawyer's YouTube? Saul, turn that down a little bit. It's loud. Or go to your room, man. Go to your room. Hey, Carrie. We just welcomed a new artist, our first one of the Hack Pack from Canada. And I'm so excited. I'm like thrilled to have her on our team. So there is Arabian Night. Isn't that pretty by itself? If you only pick one eyeshadow, get this, because now I'm going to use the same brush and just kind of smudge it underneath the lash line. And I'm not going to use London. I'm going to pop a little bit of Starlit Illuminator, the same shade here, right on my lid. But London is another one that I pretty much always pair with Arabian Night. So if you're looking for a really simple eyeshadow pairing, I recommend those two. So Arabian Night and London. So I'm going to take my finger into Starlit. See, that's what it looks like packed in. And just pop a little bit right here on the inner corner of both eyes. Hey, Diane. And I don't even have to fan it out with my brush. It's just good to go. So, Vanilla Dust here. I am going to take, let's see, I'm going to make sure there's no Arabian Night. There's not left on here. Well, maybe there was a little bit. I'm going to pop it in, like pinch my brush a little bit, go into Vanilla Dust, and put it right here under my brow to clean it up, but just kind of set, because this is a cream shadow. So I'm just setting it. I don't like a whole lot of shimmer up top. You guys might know that about me. I like it to look clean and bright, but not a whole lot of shimmer, so that gives the perfect amount. And I am gonna have to use my hot line because I can't not feel my brows. So hot line brush for brows, and then we're good. But I use Arabian Night. So still that same color. It's like a workhorse. Workhorse color. And this might be as bad as watching someone put their mascara on, so sorry about that. Watching somebody fill their brows. Watching them fill brows is a whole lot of fun. The brush does make it pretty easy to do. And the color being cream goes right in there and does a pretty good job of looking like your own brow. I've been recommending Arabian Nights to just about anyone. If you have anything other than jet black hair, I think that this would be a good brow filler for you. So that's it. That's my going on a bike ride, maybe see someone I know face. But didn't try too hard, right? Simple, simple. And the thing about Muse that I wanted to reiterate, it's awesome as a bronzer, but it does in fact give you kind of an illusion of contour. So don't hesitate. If you've been color matched, we are out of a lot of contours right now. Just putting it out there. I'm telling you guys, stuff is flying off the mascara warehouse shelves, and I think this is a perfect alternative. So if you've been waiting on Sandy or Amber or Vanilla Dust, or waiting on any of that, don't miss out on it because you're waiting on a certain contour, because this is perfect for summer. Perfect. So that's it. One clutch, one compact, all your brushes. Look, here's even my mascara. Like, I've even got a little one that I keep in here. So truly the whole face in my hand. So hey Johnny. So anyway, I didn't want to take too much time. Hopefully I didn't. If you haven't gotten a color match yet, my form is linked. Please fill that out. I'm happy to match you because we got a lot of options right now for skin tones, and that's the most important part of a color match.